Hello. Welcome to Inspirational People. Let's know the inspiring stories of great personalities. Plato. Plato was a Greek philosopher and the founder of the Academy in Athens, the first institution of higher learning in the Western world. He was born in Athens in 427 BC to an aristocratic family, and his birth name was Aristocles. His father, Ariston, was descended from the kings of Athens, and his mother, Perictian, was related to the famous lawmaker Solon. As a young man, Plato became a student of Socrates, and he was deeply influenced by his teacher's philosophy. Socrates believed that the pursuit of truth and knowledge was the highest human good, and that the purpose of life was to develop one's intellectual and moral capacities. After Socrates was sentenced to death in 399 BC, Plato left Athens and traveled to Egypt, Italy, and Sicily. He returned to Athens in 387 BC and founded the Academy, which he led for the rest of his life. The Academy was a center of philosophical and scientific inquiry, and it attracted students from all over the Mediterranean world. Plato wrote extensively throughout his life, and his works are still studied and debated today. His most famous book is The Republic, which explores the nature of justice, the ideal society, and the role of the philosopher in public life. Other important works include the Symposium, which examines the nature of love and desire, and the Phaedo, which describes Socrates' death and his belief in the immortality of the soul. Plato's philosophy is characterized by his belief in the existence of abstract, eternal forms or ideas, which he believed were more real than the physical world that we perceive through our senses. He believed that the goal of human life was to achieve knowledge of these forms, which would lead to a state of enlightenment and spiritual fulfillment. Plato was also a political philosopher, and he believed that the ideal society was one in which philosopher kings ruled with wisdom and virtue. He believed that the purpose of politics was to create a just society, and that this required a fundamental transformation of human nature through education and philosophical inquiry. Despite his idealism, Plato was also a realist, and he recognized the limitations of human knowledge and understanding. He believed that the pursuit of truth was an ongoing process of questioning and inquiry, and that no one could claim to have absolute knowledge or certainty. Plato died in Athens in 347 BC, but his ideas continued to influence Western philosophy and culture for centuries to come. His belief in the power of reason and the pursuit of truth inspired the scientific and philosophical revolutions of the Renaissance and Enlightenment, and his emphasis on the importance of education and morality continues to shape our understanding of the purpose of human life. Thanks for watching. Kindly like, share and subscribe.